Guys, you want to hear a funny thing? The other day I got my buyers in a conundrum. Okay, I got them two properties and they had to decide between a detached and a townhouse. They went with the townhouse. Yeah, I got two offers on the table for them. Two offers, and they had to pick one. Don't worry, I got receipts. I'm gonna do another video talking all about that. But this channel is not about my deals, okay? This channel, like I said from the get-go, it's about you getting deals out there, because I want to see everybody at the top. So that got me going, and I was wondering what kind of video can I do to educate people, you know, on choices out there. And my son went, how about you do types of houses, you do the pros and cons for them? And I'm like, yeah, that's a very good idea. So right away I started thinking, you know, do different types of houses, and I'm going to just start today with condominiums. What are condos? Condos are basically a big giant building. So imagine everybody coming together to buy a building, and everybody owns different units in them. So your contributions to the condo depends on how big your unit is. And that's what condos are. They have rules, they have common elements they use, common amenities they use, they have common areas that they use. And this video, I'm just going to walk you through the pros and the cons of getting a condo. For the cons, the different reasons why condos are not good. Everybody knows about the maintenance fees, but nobody actually tells you about the property taxes. Yes, you still pay property taxes like you have a single building on a piece of land all by yourself. So you still got to pay property taxes, okay? And like we all know, maintenance fees, they always go up every year. Most condos, they review and maintenance fees goes up. You're still getting what you're getting, but I guess whoever is doing your cleaning and taking care of all the stuff needs to get a raise and in their pay. So you still get to pay higher maintenance fees almost every year. You also have declaration. Every condo has a condo declaration, okay? And this declaration is like the laws governing the condos. So you're in your own house, you pay property tax, you pay your mortgage, but you still have to go by laws. I guess because if they let everybody do what they want, there'll be quickly chaos everywhere. So they all get you to do almost everything uniformly so that there's order, right? Most condos don't like pets. So if you have a pet, you have to make sure you know that that condo lets you keep your pet, or you're gonna have to sell your unit and move out or never move in, or you're gonna have to give your pet away. Yeah. So condo declaration is binding on everybody. All right. Note that. And the last con that I'm going to discuss with you is the investment aspect of it. So most of your neighbors may be tenants, and that means if you build relationships with them, you may quickly end up them moving out. You're gonna have to start looking to build relationship with others.